Opposition. The first speaker argumented short review your upcoming speech. The determination on the whether or not a view should be considered as a form of human right violation should be considered by the person of community whose definition of welfare are heavily dependent on the accessibility of this society of the mechanism to reach rate of variation on the standard of happiness. Its main is verification of mission to right this welfare were to be furthered by the government and should be replaced by other mechanisms that is not coming from the belief and the fact that this person of community built in the then is getting the maximum fulfillment of the right. The only thing hey that they will get are just give and sorrow because the government did not respect their professional or communal belief and fields. And the default reader of operational sides of the house, I have to find a condition that I'm going to analyze. Point 1. There is not such the etymological virtue of property of a wrong discussion that is man based on in relation completely under a model of personal, because allowing the fear of personal choice to be performed by the believer in actuality the best indicator to see on which field that is mostly needed by this individual or community at the moment. 2 points. The motivation of a society change should be coming from the inner willingness of the individual of the society. Imposing a line flood to them will only create an unacceptably development of situation in the future that will even harm all of the stakeholders being involved in this use. Rebuttal. But before I move on to my first point of conclusion, let's see first the argument that has been delivered by the deputy leader of the affirmative side of the House. I have two major points of rebuttal. Point 1. The deputy leader of affirmative stem believes that the object of the model of personal inequality in line with the principle of democracy, which is to press of equal definition of welfare to a level of society. This is where the average team some to fail to describe the definition of equality. The definition of equality is not the condition where everyone gets exactly the same amount of treatment. The real meaning of person is the condition where everyone gets only a certain amount of the treatment that is calculated based on the nature that is proportional to each different individual of society. Take, take the example about the amount of food consumption because this not the condition where a baby get the same amount of food consumption like that for a adult person. The real meaning of equality is when a baby get a full consumption intake that is proportional of the baby naturally. Proceeding of baby the same amount of food consumed like to for an adult person will only going to create significant harm for the baby. These are the real definition of equality. If these questions were to be dropped into our discussion today, then the definition of equality is not the considered where it's individual are being generalized and give the same treatment by assuming that the definition of welfare there is professional for the pursuit of not smoker will be seminar and personal also like the definition of welfare from the perpetual of smoker and not smoker undoubtedly have different perception of over the definition of welfare. When the government regulation the law of banning smoking and threatening the smoker to stop smoking or else they will be sent to the prison is from the evaluation the smoker right to determine the way of their life that should never been inferred by the government by imposing the definition of welfare under the vision of government to be excessive by the smoker. Kurang